Hi, this is Micah B, but some of you call me Mika B. I'm here to drop some entertainment news for all you social media and entertainment junkies. Do we hear wedding bells in the future for Jay Prince and Pilar Sanders? Earlier this year, Jay Prince and Pilar was seen cuddled up at one of his events where he gives back to the homeless. When the world caught whiff of these two as a couple, the headlines went crazy. Take a look at Pilar and Jay Prince at his event where he gave away sleeping bags and fed the homeless. Take a look before we get into this tea.
Out in Houston, feeding the homeless and giving back and providing sleeping bags. It's Jay Prince Day. Look at all of those. Unfortunate. Anyone is one action away from that. Big shout out to Craving It. She's providing cooked meals right now. Actually, live on site. Support it. This is amazing.
So according to sources, James Prince, age 55, popped the question to Pilar Big Sanders, age 45, who still uses her ex-husband, Deion Sanders, age 52 last name. Catching in this IG photo on her page, you can see Pilar is flashing this huge rock, and she states in the caption, "When you manifest a vision that others said was impossible." Now, I'm not trying to sound shady, but to me that means when others thought you was out of the game and you come around and snatch a baller, you had to show them that you still had it. You leveled up on that ass. I'm just saying. Now, we all know Pilar is a very beautiful woman and she keeps her body on point. As of recently as earlier this year, you have seen her on the arms of Jay Prince, and she makes it no secret about their growing relationship and becoming the new lady of Rap-A-Lot Records. In this next video, she's on his arm at his recent birthday bash along with his son, Jay Prince Jr., where they lived it up big baller style with many friends, families, and celebrities. Let's take a look. Okay, so are you guys ready for some more tea? Because while they seem happy, they both have gone through some trying times with their exes. So I can see how they came to be. Let's start with who is Pilar Sanders. She is an actress, a producer, a writer, and a fitness model, and she did a little bit of reality TV. She goes by the name P Love or Miss P. She is most known for being the ex-wife of Deion Sanders, known as Primetime or Neon Deion for all you people that's familiar with his football and baseball career. He played football for 14 seasons. He played Major League Baseball for 9 seasons. He's a sport analyst. He had a brief career as a reality star and a singer. He's won 2 Super Bowls and 1 World Series. Now, they were together or married for 14 years from 1999 to 2013, but on September 22nd, 2011, he served her with divorce paper. He was granted custody of their 3 kids, and of course he had 2 kids from a previous marriage. There were allegations of verbal and physical abuse and infidelity. Pilar was sued by Dion for defamation of character, which he won a $2.2 million judgment, which was later overturned on an appeal. Dion painted her as crazy and physically abusive, verbally abusive. She represented herself in court because she became a Moor. She was thrown in jail after being held in contempt of court. He also had Pilar thrown in jail, and you see her mugshot. He accused her of trying to basically fight him, and he took out a restraining order. So Pilar also alleges that Dion was being a bully, and she demanded $200 million from him. So to add flame to the fire, Dion publicly humiliated her by dating Tracy Edmond in 2012, the ex-wife of music producer and singer Babyface. So they have been through a lot.
Things change for the better and for the worse. So I called my mama and she said, baby, must be the money. Yeah. Must be the money. It's got to be, because I got people who want to be my friends.
Okay, I had to show that video. I love that video by Deion Sanders back in the day. Must be the money. So if you're not rolling on the floor, I am. But getting into the story, J. Prince is not without his own troubles. J. Prince is a music executive, promoter, CEO of Houston-based Rap-A-Lot Records, manager of boxer Andre Ward, and previously Floyd Mayweather Jr., and he's also an author. He gives back to the community through various programs and charitable donation, and he has 2 kids. J. Prince was sued by an attorney and realtor, Paula Miller, as she filed for a divorce from him in 2011, based on being in an informal marriage with him for nearly 20 years. According to court documents by James, they met when she was 21 and he was 25, the years 1990 and 2010. Miller alleges 2 weeks after they met, they entered into an informal marriage, or common law marriage. She had a child prior to meeting Prince, but in 93, when they separated, she became pregnant by another man and she moved to California. When she moved back to Texas a year later, in August of 94, she alleges they resumed a relationship and cohabitated at the same address from December 94 to February 2011. To be considered an informal marriage, you have to meet these 3 criteria in Texas. Miller lost the case because her dates did not add up, she was missing important information, and she waited too long to file, so the statute of limitation had already run out. But even if she had everything, all her ducks in a row, she would have lost the case regardless, because 2 months after she moved back to Texas, Prince actually entered into a ceremonial marriage with Mary Page, or some know her as Mary Prince, in October of 94, and Texas recognizes the most recent spouse. So she was gonna lose regardless. Now, little is known about Mary Prince. She keeps a low profile. She has a cookie business. I couldn't find any records of any divorce or separation, but with Pilar and J. Prince going public with their relationship, and supposedly there's a union in the future, we can assume that they are separated or divorced. So I'm going to take you out with these few photos of Pilar and J. Prince as a couple. So please subscribe, share, comment below, hit the notification button to get all the latest videos. Thank you.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love.